This text tells the story of two women who each started a business with $2,500 and eventually sold it to Berkshire Hathaway for millions of dollars. One of these women, Rose Blumkin, arrived in Seattle in 1917 without speaking a word of English. She was directed to Fort Dodge, Iowa, to reunite with her husband. After struggling to learn English for 2 years, they moved to Omaha, where she found a community of Russian Jews. Her daughter helped her learn English, and over 20 years, Rose saved money by selling used clothing and brought her family members to the U.S., one by one. Rose Blumkin saved $2,500 over 20 years while raising 4 children and, in 1937, used that money to buy furniture in Chicago and fulfilled her dream of opening a furniture store. Despite never attending school and being unable to read or write, she built a successful business by working hard, caring for customers, and keeping low margins. She eventually sold her business to Berkshire Hathaway in 1983 for $60 million. She worked until the age of 103, leaving behind a business that generated $1.5 billion in sales. The lesson here is her determination and work ethic, which led to incredible success. This part of the story introduces a man named Jack, born in 1922, who grew up in the Midwest and was a decent athlete but not particularly fond of school. After attending college for just 1 year, he dropped out in 1941. When the U.S. entered World War II, Jack tried to join the Army Air Force but was rejected due to hay fever. He then volunteered for the Navy, where he became a fighter pilot on an aircraft carrier, earning 2 distinguished flying crosses. After the war, Jack returned to the Midwest at around age 23 or 24. Notably, the company he later built now hires more college graduates annually than any other U.S. company. After returning to the Midwest, Jack moved between jobs before becoming a used car salesman at a Cadillac dealership in St. Louis, Missouri. At age 35, he asked his boss if they could start a car leasing business together. His boss agreed, but only if Jack cut his salary in half and raised $25,000, which he borrowed. Jack started in the car leasing business with just 7 cars, and business was slow. He even let the phone ring several times before answering, to give the impression that he was busy. However, at age 40, with just 17 cars, Jack decided to enter the rental car business, marking a turning point in his career. Jack Taylor, at age 40, decided to take on major car rental companies like Hertz and Avis with just 17 cars. Though his cars were the same as his competitors, and he couldn't secure prime airport locations, he focused on offering exceptional customer service. He named his company Enterprise after the USS Enterprise, the aircraft carrier he had flown from during World War II. When Jack passed away, his rental car company had grown to be worth more than all of its competitors combined. His son, Andy Taylor, now runs the business, which continues to thrive, with future generations likely to carry it forward. Jack Taylor's success, much like Mrs. B's, came not from doing something revolutionary, but from focusing on delighting his customers and building strong relationships with them. He believed in creating a personal connection with every customer and instilling that same attitude in his employees. Though he started with ordinary cars and a small operation, his ability to make customers feel valued turned Enterprise into an extraordinary business. His journey also highlights that success doesn't always come instantly. His first venture in car leasing was not a great fit for his talents, as it didn't allow him to connect with customers in the way that he excelled at. Instead, his real talent was in customer service, which ultimately made Enterprise thrive. Jack didn't concern himself with factors beyond his control, like the Federal Reserve or the stock market. Instead, he focused on what he could change, the customer experience. This relentless focus on customer satisfaction was the foundation of his success. Though Warren Buffett once tried to buy Enterprise, Jack wisely chose to keep the business, which has since multiplied in value. Like Henry Ford, who failed twice before succeeding, Jack's journey shows that the key to success isn't getting it right the first time, but continuously learning, recognizing your strengths, and having a deep commitment to delighting customers. The key to business success, according to this perspective, lies in delighting the customer. Warren Buffett emphasizes that businesses which provide exceptional customer experiences always succeed. When customers think about renting a car or buying furniture, they return to the place where they had a positive experience. The specific price of an item might fade from memory, but how they were treated during the purchase will stick with them. A good experience guarantees customer loyalty, while a poor one marked by rudeness or indifference ensures they won't return. As a small business owner, it's essential not only to provide this positive experience yourself, but also to ensure your employees share the same commitment to customer satisfaction. In this part of the speech, Warren Buffett emphasizes the importance of surrounding yourself with exceptional people. He advises young people to seek out mentors and partners who are better than they are, as the people you associate with will influence your direction in life. He reflects on his own luck in having great teachers, friends, and a spouse, and how this has helped him improve and succeed. Buffett also highlights the importance of delighting customers and working through others effectively. He points out that both Rose Blumkin and Jack Taylor built remarkable businesses with minimal initial capital, showing that success often comes from reinvesting profits rather than relying heavily on additional equity. He concludes by expressing his admiration for the audience, noting their hard work and dedication to improving their skills, and encouraging them with the belief that the best is yet to come.